Thanks for joining me for this review of McFarlane Toys' DC Multiverse Wonder Woman Golden Armor figure from the upcoming release of Wonder Woman 1984. This is one figure I've been really looking forward to since I had a look at the preview images from NY Toy Fair this year. Now, I typically don't care about the packaging, but let's go over it anyway for those of you who are interested in it. Looking head on, the display window gives you a sense of the presence this figure has. Back, a still from the Wonder Woman 1984 movie with Wonder Woman in her golden armor, along with other figures of this wave across the bottom. Right side, we have the name of the figure. Left side, not much going on, a side window and the character's name. Starting with the wings plug right in. There's no articulation on the wings themselves. They don't have a hinge like there is on, say, the Marvel Legends Archangel figure. They do articulate at the joint where they plug into the back of the figure. Front and back movement, they do swivel up and down with a very limited range of motion. This is about as far down as they go without having to force them. It looks like the wings were meant to be posed in mid position. Going over the articulation, the head is on a ball joint with a decent range of motion that doesn't become too encumbered by the hair. The joint on the arm allows for extra range. It allows the figure to raise the arm at the shoulder, but doesn't allow for front to back motion like you'd find on a regular butterfly joint. The shoulder armor has some give to it. There's a swivel at the upper arms and double jointed elbow. This is one thing that really bothers me about this figure. The wrists, they're too big. They look too conspicuous. They don't blend in like any of the other joints and just divert my attention, which is too bad since the rest of the figure is pretty killer. I can see that they're trying to go for up and down and side to side axis movement, but I would have preferred a streamlined joint with movement on just one axis. Also, the hands look like they were made to hold weapons and there's nothing in terms of accessories for it to hold. So if anyone knows any customizers making a decent set of replacement hands, fists, weapons for this, please hit me up. And that's my rant about the wrists. Now, all jointed mid-torso, side-to-side rotation at the waist, in and out and front with a little bit back at the hip, double joint at the knees. Unfortunately, no thigh rotation. At the ankles, we have up and down with rotation. Sadly, no ankle rock. There is articulation at the toes. The sculpted on armor does limit the range of the boot slightly, but you can still get her in all the important poses. A quick size comparison. Here she is with Wonder Woman from the DC Collectibles Icons line, and here she is with Mattel's Wonder Woman figure from the Justice League movie. Overall impression, I love the look of the figure. I don't think we've had a figure with Wonder Woman in this armor before. It totally gives me the sense that she is a goddess and that she's going to kick Pedro Pascal's ass in this movie. On my wish list for things to improve, I would have loved if there was articulation at the thigh and a rocker ankle. Again, that's like on the impossible dream of your perfect figure. And also wish the wings folded or articulated to match the way the figure looks like when she's in the package. They kind of fold downward and give it more of a she's on the ground and she's walking kind of look instead of a perpetual flight pose. That being said, you can still get her in some really great poses. Something else that stood out was the makeup. It looks like the blush is everywhere but on her cheeks. Does anyone else see that? Anyway, that's my take on Wonder Woman in her golden armor glory. I hope that gives you enough information to make up your minds if you want to go out and get one. Let me know if you found this useful or let me know if I left anything out. Bye for now. Nothing left to say. I'm going to get something to eat. Stay safe. Keep your distance. Stay away from conspiracy theories. Call your mom.